Okay, so we've been talking about comparing fractions, talked about finding equivalent fractions. So we're going to keep building on top of that. It's one of your learning targets to understand equivalent fractions and then take them a step further to order the fractions, least to greatest, greatest to least, and then comparing the fractions, which is where we're at now. So we talked about in third grade you compare fractions with like numerators. So when we have like numerators, how do we figure out which fraction's bigger and which one's smaller? Am I right?
You look at the lowest number on the denominator.
Okay. We look at the smallest denominator. Why?
Because they will have bigger pieces. It will have the denominator like divided into less pieces to make the numerator bigger.
Yeah. So if we go back to talking about cake, this one seems pretty relevant. We have two pieces. Our whole cake is divided into two pieces, yes?
Yes.
And we want one of those pieces. So we're eating half of that cake. Then if we have the same cake, but this time it's in 4 pieces, and I still get one of those pieces. Because I have to share with more people, my piece is smaller. So would you rather have 1/2 of the cake or 1/4 of the cake?
1/2.
1/2. So when we put our symbol, 1/2 is greater than 1/4. Okay, second part that we had talked about was when you have like denominators. So let's do okay, so what's our like denominator? 5. So how many pieces is my cake divided into?
5 pieces.
5 pieces. Make my pieces even. Okay, and how many do I have of those pieces for my first one?
2.
2 pieces of my cake. Okay, the second one, how many pieces total?
3.
Total.
5.
Still have the same number of pieces it's divided into. This time I get how many?
3.
3. So would you rather have 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. All you have to do is look up at the numerator. The greater numerator is the greater fraction. So if we're writing it with our symbol, 2/5 is
Less
than
3/5.
3/5. Okay. Thumbs up, we've got this one, yes? Okay, should be a review. Then yesterday we started talking about how we're going to do comparing if our numerators are different and if our denominators are different. Can't just draw a picture. You could use fraction tiles, but your learning target has you doing it with some math operations. So we're going to review yesterday, then we'll practice, and then we'll give you that practice sheet again, and you'll do 4 more, okay? Okay, so let's say we have, let's do 2/5 and 3/4. Okay, so we have to think. Do we have the same numerator?
No.
No. Do we have the same denominator?
No.
No. So can we use one of those strategies that we just talked about?
Yes.
No. No. We need to use the one we learned yesterday, right?
Yes.
So when I come across this, 2/5 and 3/4, which one's greater? What's going to be my first step? What do I need to do? Hayden?
You need to find all the multiples of the denominators.
Find the multiples of the denominators. What are my multiples of 5? Just shout them out to me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, we'll stop there. Good. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I have to deal with my coughing. Okay. Now what are my multiples of 4?
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44.
We'll stop there. 28, 32. What's my next step? Jaden?
Circle all the multiples.
Circle the like multiples. Will you come up with the red and circle all of the multiples they have in common? Thumbs up. Did she get them all?
Yep.
Good job. So then, are we going to use the 20 or the 40?
20.
20. Do you remember what we call this? Brayden?
Least common multiple.
Least common multiple. Otherwise known as LCM. For short. Okay, now that I have 20 as my least common multiple, what am I going to do with that information? Let's.
You are going to turn 2/5 into something 20th and 3/4 into something 20th.
Okay, so let's walk through 2/5. I need to find an equivalent fraction with my denominator of 20. Okay, so now that I have it written out like this, what do we need to do? Ashlyn?
You have to see what times 5
Yeah, what times 5 gives you 20? 4. If you did it to the bottom, you have to do it to the
top.
2 times 4 is
8.
Okay, so my equivalent fraction to 2/5 is
8 20ths.
8 20ths. Now I do the same thing for 3/4. 4 times what is 20?
5.
So I have to do 3 times 5 is
15.
so 15 20ths. Okay, now that I have the same denominator, can I go back to one of those old strategies? Okay, same denominator, look at the numerator. So we know that 8 20ths is use the less than 15 20ths. Okay, will you grab a marker and a whiteboard, or you can use your notes? And I am looking for tables that are ready. Got one table ready. 2, 3, 4. Everyone's ready? Fantastic. Okay, markers and whiteboards are for what? Writing fractions, doing math, and not doodling. Okay. Let's see. If you have a whiteboard, remember we're going to write in the top corner because you're going to be using the rest of the space to work out the problem. If you're on your desk, just use the top corner of your desk, like where your name tag is. Let's see. Let's do 2 6 and first, do I have the same numerator?
No.
Same denominator? No. So then what's my next step? List the multiples on your desk. Go ahead and list your multiples for your denominators. If you're comfortable moving forward and finishing it, you can keep going through the steps. I will go through them in just a second. Do we do multiples for numerator or denominator? So which numbers should you be finding multiples for? 6 and 12. So do your same process, just change what number you're doing your multiples for. It's looking good as I walk around. Okay, I'm going to list my multiples for 6. And double check your multiples. Whoops, not ready for it.
You forgot it.
Good to know, it's still interactive.
But it's also interactive with markers.
Well, I'm putting pressure on it, so it recognizes the pressure. And then multiples of 12, because that's my other denominator. Now, I listed 7 multiples for 6, and I only listed 4 multiples for 12. You don't have to list the same number of multiples for each. I stopped in the 40s for both of them, because I know by glancing, I already have a couple common multiples. So my common multiples are what?
12, 24, 36,
If I kept going with 6,
48.
what are you noticing,
It's every number.
Emma?
On the sixes, it's like one's not circled and the other, not circled and other, and then I'm sure it goes on and on. And then on 12s, it's the same thing, but they're all circled.
Why do you think it's every other one for 6s and every single one for 12s? Why is there this pattern going on? Ronnie?
Because 6 is half of 12.
Yeah, so 12 is a multiple of 6, yes?
Yes.
So would it make sense that all of 12's multiples would be multiples that would match 6? Yeah. What's our least common multiple?
12.
12. Now, let's do 2 6 first. How many to get my denominator 6 to a 12? What operation do you need to do? Leeway? 5,
2.
2. Okay, you're not multiplying the bottom by 2, your numerator you're also multiplying by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So my equivalent fraction is 4 12ths. Now, my second fraction is 5 12ths. My new denominator is also 12. Do I need to do anything with that? No, because it would be 12 times 1 is 12, and 5 times 1 is 5. That one's already where it needs to be. So, is 4 12ths less than, greater than, or equal to 5 12ths? Less than. You have the same denominator, so you go back to that strategy. going to do numbers 5 through 8. I'm going to pass out your papers first since you're going to be with a different partner.
I will take you for math,
So you will,
so one at one.
no, you do 5 through 8.
Okay.
I'll just use your paper. Alright, Emma, Emran, you get yours, Ella, Hunter. Nope, you can do it on the same sheets. I'm handing back your class.
Yes.
I'm handing back your worksheet and the sheet that you turned in where you did your work. Okay, you can keep using that same sheet. If that sheet is filled up, then you can get a new sheet. Yep, you can use the back. Blake, Alex, Keelan, Amari. Oh, there it is, Emma. Alex, time to sheet. Ashlyn. Paige. Hayden. Alyssa. Natalie. Lex. Ellie. And Ronnie. Alright, class. Yes. Okay, when I call your name and your partner's name, you may get together and find a spot in the room and work on 5 through 8. When you're done, turn it in to my table, and then when you're done, you can get on Prodigy. Okay? Now, don't just rush through it so you can get on Prodigy. Make sure you go through doing your work, making sure you're checking it, you're getting it correct, or if you need to check with your partner, you're getting different answers, find out what's going on. Okay. All right, Ronnie and Emran,